Hey, Patrick. Andy mentioned that the play where you're going in motion kind of came from something you were doing in practice. Can you kind of just tell us the history of that play?
Yeah, so you see me, I think, in training camp before practice, and I'm taking snaps with the centers. And so obviously I'm doing formations and stuff like that. And I started going in motion. And then after that, I had to go to Tom Melvin, our tight ends coach, and ask if it was legal for me to be in motion. And he said as long as everyone was set. And so then after I got that, I took it to special teams and I started working with Trav and Tyreek on these different plays that we could run from it. And I had to start throwing like little hints to Coach Reed that we needed to try it out. And it finally got it in, and it worked out well.
Let's go next to Matt McMullen. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Patrick. If you're at liberty to do so, can you tell us what that play is called?
It's called Ferrari Right.
Let's go next to Todd Lebo. Go ahead, Todd.
Patrick, when you're sitting there in the first quarter and it seemed like probably 20 minutes of real time, you're sitting over on the sideline watching them go down there. Do you kind of get the feeling early you guys are going to be in an all-day game that's going to take everything you have to get through it?
We knew that coming in. I mean, if you watch the tape of the Panthers play, I mean, every single game, no matter who they play, they've been right in it. So we knew it was going to be a dogfight. We knew it was going to be something we're going to have to bring our best game. And obviously, we've learned from our previous experiences of we've had teams that have kind of held the ball out of the offense's hand and try to really milk the clock. And we understand that every opportunity and every drive is crucial. And so we learned from that of losses that we've taken in the past, and we went out there and found a way to win the game today.
Next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Patrick, along those lines, the Carolina went on that, 9-10 minute drive to start the game. Do you have to kind of calm yourself down a little bit, or maybe your teammates as well? Hey, we don't have to make it all up in one play. You need to keep some patience that it's a long game.
I think that just comes with experiences that we've had. We've been in these type of games before, and we haven't had as much success. And so I think guys were ready to go and knew how critical that first drive was to get a drive going, get our defense some time to rest up. And we did a good job of moving it down the field and getting 3 points on the board. And so it's something that you have to learn from your experiences and really just play the game no matter what the situation is.
Let's go next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Congrats, Patrick. We've asked you iterations of this before, but it was 30 targets today for Tyreek and Trav. Just how fortunate do you feel that these weapons landed in the situation with you and Andy and sort of all you guys together in it, together?
You said 30, huh? God. Yeah, no, it's they're two special players. They're both, they really understand the offense. They know how to get themselves open, and they're hard guys to cover one-on-one. And so whenever they're working like that, we're a hard offense to stop. And you see guys that when they get their number called too, they make plays as well. And so I think it's a combination of everything, of them being as skilled as they are, them being as smart as they are, and then other guys, whenever they get their number called, making plays as well.
Let's go next to Vahe Gregorian. Go ahead, Vahe.
Hey, Patrick, a little along the same lines, can you take us through the 44-yard pass to Travis that kind of got you started in the third quarter? And then just one follow-up real quick, Brad, after that.
Yeah, I believe that was the one where he kind of ran like the out and up. Was it that one? Or, yeah. So the out and up one, we run that play a lot where we kind of have Trav in that position. He runs a lot of out routes and in routes. And so after we had ran it earlier in the game, we had noticed that they were really trying to drive it and really trying to make plays on the ball. And so when we got the right opportunity, we called that play, and it was a great call. And he ran a great route, and I was trying to get the ball to him, and it kind of got the drive going again, and we were able to go down and put points on the board.
And just the follow-up is just it seems like such a reliable relationship between Travis and you in particular, that almost you can take it for granted. Do you feel that way?
No, I mean, it's something that I will never take for granted. I mean, to come into this offense, and I'd never played with a tight end before, and then to get the best tight end in the league, I mean, it's special, and it's something that I always have a guy that I know where he's going to be at, and he's going to continue to work.
Let's go next to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Patrick, I have two quick questions as well. The first one is, what do you feel like you said that convinced Andy to let you try the Ferrari ride today?
Well, I don't know if I said anything, but there's a time and when we're kind of going and we're kind of doing a little what's it called, like a walkthrough for the defense. And so in that walkthrough, he kind of gives us a little opportunities to do a little stuff that we kind of wanted to try out. And I did it there, and I think he liked how it looked there. So you have to show him. He has to see proof of it working in a live situation before he's going to put it in there.
Got three more. We'll go right down the line, starting with Sam. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Patrick, just a couple minutes ago, Andy said that we're seeing the best of you, that this is the best that you've played. A lot of times that's spoken in the context of, like only one interception, right, this season. But I'm wondering if you think it's more than that. Like, are there big plays, positive plays that you're capable of making now that you weren't last year, 2 years ago? Or is it mostly sort of the bad plays are going down?
I think I just understand the game more. I was saying it last year, whenever I didn't have as many stats to kind of back it up, I guess you say. I felt like I was playing better last year than I did the year before. And so this year, obviously, we're getting the touchdowns that we didn't have last year, I guess you would say. But I feel like every single year I'm more comfortable within the offense. I'm more comfortable reading defenses, and I understand where the ball's going to go even before the snap of the ball.
Go next to Darren Smith. Go, Darren.
Hey, Patrick, a couple quick questions, but the first one being, they're going to ask you about the game, but obviously with the bye week coming up, what's that look like for you? I know you all been playing, balling out these last few weeks, and after today's game, I know you're going to be looking to take a break. And so how does this bye week look for you? And then again, I have a quick follow-up.
Yeah, the bye week for me is going to be I'll probably take a day off tomorrow, maybe come in and watch the film on the game today, and then I'll probably work out the next few days and then watch the Masters on the weekend. But I'll be pretty in tune. I mean, we got a pretty big one coming up after the bye week, so I'll be ready to go for that one for sure.
And then, just looking at it from 30,000 feet, obviously you and your fiance, you're going to be expecting a Princess Mahomes girl very shortly. What's it going to look like for her, knowing what all that you just got through doing with this voter registration stuff and the election, that she'd be able to, when she'll be able to grow up and watch on television, seeing a vice president that looks like her when she comes apart?
Yeah.
And do you all plan on visiting the White House in the near future when they get there?
Well, I haven't heard what the White House thing's going to happen. I know we were kind of going through that this last offseason with the COVID situation, and hopefully we can get another championship and then have another opportunity to do that as well. But it's going to be cool. I mean, for her to be able to see someone that looks like her in such a high position, such a great position that is distinguished and has so much respect. I mean, it's going to show her that she can do whatever she wants to do. And I'm going to try to do whatever I can to give her those opportunities. And so it's going to be new to me, but I'm excited for the experience and the challenge of trying to be the best dad that I can be.
Last to Matt and Derek. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Patrick, after the missed extra point, it looked like you had gone over and gave a hug to Harrison Butker and had some words for him. And just curious, what you said to him, and with the struggles with the extra points, I mean, how important has it been just for him to have the team's back?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen him do it before. And as far as what I said, I mean, all I said was he's one of the best kickers and not the best kicker in the league. Just go out there and kick the ball. I mean, don't take it as serious. We got your back regardless. You're just as important as every other person on this team, and maybe more important. And so for him, we have all the ultimate trust in him to go out there every single time he hits the field.